Hello there, boxing fans around the world. Thank you for joining me once again here on Talkin Fight for another episode of Boxing News Headlines. We're going to do something a little different today, but first let me skirt through a couple of the stories I noticed out there on the internet that deserve some attention, specifically regarding the women. Let's start off with news out of USA Boxing. USA Boxing will hold the first ever USA Boxing Women's Championships taking place from July 22nd to the 29th at the Glass City Center in Toledo, Ohio. The week-long inaugural event will be open to all age groups as well as novice and open female boxers, including non-citizens and boxers from international federations that are currently in good standing. By hosting an annual event focused on all female participants, boxers, coaches, officials, and administrators, USA Boxing is positioning themselves to become a worldwide leader in Olympic-style boxing. USA Boxing is dedicated to see boxing grow in the United States and provide females the same benefits as their male counterparts in and out of the ring through empowerment, self-confidence, educational opportunities, work ethic, and respect for others. With that in mind, let's have a bit of fun today, do something a little different, something that I promised my friends over at Absolute Boxing, and Kirsty's waiting, I'm sure, for my predictions with respect to the fights that are happening in February. Not all of them, but a snapshot preview of the majority of the fights that are taking place in among the many cards that are being televised. You ready? Here we go. I'll have to look at my notes as we go through this, but nonetheless, the first fight we're going to talk about, February 3rd, Glendale, Arizona, ESPN and ESPN Plus. It's a title fight between Emmanuel Navarrete and Liam Wilson. Now, notwithstanding the shenanigans that may or may not have taken place at their weigh-in, it's scheduled for 12 rounds. I hope it takes place. It's for the vacant WBO junior lightweight title. My pick is Navarrete to win by knockout in the 5th round. Also on that card, you're going to see Jose Pedraza take on Arnold Barbosa Jr., 10 rounds in the junior welterweight division. I'm picking Pedraza. He's going to win by unanimous decision. The following night, the big fight focusing on females, and speaking of women boxing, to be shown on DAZN, a fight taking place at the Hulu Theater, Madison Square Garden. The title fight between Amanda Serrano versus Erica Cruz, Puerto Rico versus Mexico. I highlighted this card yesterday. 10 rounds for Serrano, who holds the WBC, WBO, and IBF featherweight titles, and Cruz's WA featherweight title up for grabs. I'm picking Amanda Serrano to win by knockout in the 8th round. The other title fight on that particular card, Alicia Baumgartner going toe-to-toe against Alhem Mekhalad. It's a 10-rounder, and this is for Baumgartner's WBC, WBO, and IBF junior lightweight titles, and the vacant WBA junior lightweight title as well. And I'm picking Baumgartner to win by knockout in the 4th round. Then we go on to a fight taking place in February 18th, Pomona, California, to be shown also on DAZN. We're going to see Luis Neri take on Azat Hovhaznian. I believe he's Armenian, 12-rounder, WBC junior featherweight title eliminator fight. I'm picking Neri to win by knockout in the 10th round. Then, on February 18th, that same night, also shown on DAZN, out of Nottingham, one of our favorite fighters here in Talkin Fight, and it's a title fight. Lee Wood going toe-to-toe against Mauricio Lara, 12-rounder, and this is for Wood's WBA featherweight title. I have to go with Lee Wood, and I'm going to say he's going to win by unanimous decision. Also in that fight, Kirsty's asked us to take a look at the Dalton Smith and Billy Allington fight, 10-rounder, junior welterweight division. I'm going to pick Smith, wins by knockout in the 4th round. Also, Gamal Yafai versus Diego Alberto Ruiz, 10-rounder, junior featherweight division. I'm picking Yafai, wins by knockout in the 6th round. Also on that card, Kieran Conway is going to take on Jorge Silva, 8-rounder, super middleweight division. And I'm picking Conway, again, winning by knockout in the third round. Alrighty, taking place on February 24th in Hialeah, Florida. We're going to see now on the Facebook page, Absolute Boxing, Kirsty's page. She's got to be announced. So I did a quick little bit of research on this one. Guillermo Rigondeaux versus TBA, but that TBA is actually, I believe, a chap by the name of, let's have a quick look. Yeah, I think it's Martinez. Jesus Martinez. Yes, this is the bantamweight fight taking place. A 10-rounder. And I am going to pick Martinez, the veteran, to win by knockout in the sixth round. Rigo is a bit older. Anyway, I'm not going to get into my rationale. I'm just going with the flow here. February 25th, taking place in Minneapolis, Minnesota, to be shown on Showtime. The title fight between Subriel Mateus versus Jeremias Ponce, 12-rounder for the vacant IBF junior welterweight title. And I have picked Mateus, wins by unanimous decision. On February 25th, out of Atlanta, Georgia, on pay-per-view, Adrian Broner versus Michael Williams, a 10-rounder welterweight division. That's a tough one, but I'm going to pick Broner by knockout in the third round. Just making sure I have a special note of that. Also, someone who I haven't heard of in a while, Tevin Farmer taking on Mickey Bay, a 10-rounder in the lightweight division. Again, Farmer knockout third round. Yep. And finally, the tricky one on this particular challenge. On February 26th, taking place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on ESPN Plus and pay-per-view, we're going to see Jake Paul take on Tommy Fury. This, shall we say, highly anticipated fight. It's been going back and forth, and finally it's going to take place. It's a 10-rounder. They're cruiserweights, and they're going to battle it out without a doubt. I mean, personally, I'd love to see Jake Paul get knocked out, but he has proven himself to be big, tough, and he has nothing to lose. Tommy Fury, he's got everything to lose on this one, so it's going to be a firefight without a doubt, a real brawl, I think. But I think Jake Paul is going to come out strong early, and he's going to win by knockout in the third round. The title fight that evening, though, is Lunga Makuba versus Badu Jack. I have no idea why Badu Jack is particularly ranked so highly, but it's a 12-rounder for Makuba's WBC cruiserweight title, and I'm going to pick Makuba on this one, and I'm going to say he wins by unanimous decision. So I'll post these all in the Absolute Boxing page under the comment section. And I anticipate winning, by the way. What will I win? I will win a personalized boxing keyring and mug. And I might have to share it if there's more than one winner, which I doubt. Based on how Kirsty's put the point variation here, I think I have a pretty good chance of winning as well. So we'll see how we do come the end of February. Alrighty, let's have a quick little look here and see what else is going on. Yes. All right. What I did want to point out on that Serrano and the Cruz undercard, which also features Baumgart. As I said, I've mentioned it all before. I just wanted to highlight again Avril Matthew. I hope she wins. She's, I believe, 8-0-1. She's taking on Rama Ali. It's going to be a great fight, but I want Matthew to win because I want to see the big fight set up between her and then Ebony Bridges, also out of Australia. A battle of the beauties for sure. And I really want to get Avril Matthew a little better known and a little better noticed by the various matchmakers, promoters, and people out there, so she doesn't have to continually support herself through her millions of fans on OnlyFans. Give her the credit she's due because she works hard, she looks great, and she is a good boxer without a doubt. I'd like to conclude today's show by just announcing a couple of signings. 360 Promotions has signed fast rising Daniel Chucky Barrera to their company. We wish him good luck. And speaking of Australia, rising Aussie heavyweight star Justice Hooney has signed with Matchroom. So, welcome to the team, Justice Hooney. Let's see how he does. A lot of great fighters coming out of Australia, not only the women, but also the men. And we look forward to the results in February and especially tomorrow night, that big card. But don't forget about the card that's also happening tonight as well. As I said, Navrati, I hope he's going to fight Liam Wilson despite the shenanigans that took place at the weigh-in. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We'll see you later on at 4 p.m. When I join Mike Gore and Cedric Ben, their show Knuckle Up, and then 7 p.m. when we join Tim Witherspoon and he hosts the Friday night panel. Thank you.